All right, so here's your quick explanation of the assessment for foundations of sports reporting. First thing you should know is that everything that I'm going to put in here is in the module guide, the module handbook. That module handbook is on my Beckett. Everything I talk about in this video is there. If you want to see it in writing, please go find it. So your assessment. You are going to be broken into a media team to cover one of Leeds Beckett's performance teams. You'll have 4 pieces of assessment that you'll have to create for your portfolio while covering the performance team. To go through this in order, you will have to go to 2 practices throughout term and 2 home matches throughout term. The way that you'll document that you have gone to practices and games is you'll take a picture or video of yourself from the game or practice and send it to me in a private Slack message. That is the only way you'll be able to document it, so please do not forget to do that. You'll have to create 4 pieces of assessment. Each will make sense as we go through them week by week. You'll have to create a club news story. You'll have to write a club match report. You'll have to do a standalone piece of social media from a game or from a practice. This can be a Insta slideshow, a Insta or TikTok vid, kind of creative content. We've talked about maybe the fork challenge that the Leeds Rhinos did on TikTok, things like that that are creative. You can do post-practice or pre-match interviews that get posted to whichever channel you choose. You could even do something like live tweeting a practice, but what I would suggest is doing these multiple times so that you can see which one gets the best engagement, which one was most popular with your audience and the followers, and then you can hand that one in. So I would say that's the one you should probably do the most. Then you'll have to do at least 1 match Twitter runner. You'll announce a takeover on the team account, and then you will go ahead and live tweet the match and submit the link, but we'll talk about submission in just a moment. The other half of the module is that you have to go out as an individual journalist and cover matches in the community. We have the sign-up sheet, which has been bandied about. It's also on my Beckett, if you need to go find that. Or excuse me, it's on Beckett, my Beckett, under the foundations page. But you need to go to 2 matches. Again, same thing. When you go, you need to take a picture of yourself there or a video with you in it, in the environment, and then send it to me in a private Slack message. And then you have to do 3 pieces with these 2 games that you go to, at least 2. You can go to more than 2. You have to do a match report. You'll have to do a Twitter runner via your personal account, and you'll have to write a preview for the match as well, 600 words, and we'll talk more about these specifically in class, but yes, that is the word limit. The third part is you will have to go to at least 1 press conference throughout term. These will be scheduled throughout term and will be made in plenty of time for you to get to, but you will have to write a 400 to 600 word story. You have to tweet the link to the article, and you'll have to clip 2 video clips from the video recordings I put out and make sure that they get clipped to Twitter or Instagram. The last part is you will need to do a reflection. This can either be 1,000 words written or a 4 to 8 minute spoken reflection. You would upload your spoken reflection to SoundCloud, but what this needs to be is it needs to reflect on the pieces, why you chose to submit the ones you did, maybe over other options, reflect on the process, the experience of creating it, what did you learn, why did you pick it, what other ones did you not do, what did you learn. There's all sorts of things that you can put in this reflection, but I want you to reflect on the process of making the pieces of content you did, any explanation that they might need, anything that you might want me to know when grading your pieces, as well as what you learned from them. So overall, when you put that all together, you have 1 club news article, 2 match reports, 1 from the team, 1 from going out in the community, 2 Twitter runners, same thing, a piece of social media output, your 3 things you have to do when you go to a press conference, and your reflection. That will be submitted to my Beckett via the portfolio hand-in template, which makes it very easy. It's a place for you to put all your links in one place. It's already set out for you. You simply download the Word doc, and then you can fill it out, and then you'll submit it via Turnitin, which there'll be another video on how to do that when the deadline gets closer. There is opportunities for extra credit. You get a half a mark simply for turning up to foundations for every class. You get a mark for the academic advisor meetings that you attend. And then for every extra thing that you do, more than outside the practices and matches that you're required to go to, you can earn up to a half a mark for every single one. And we'll also be taking a look at which groups perform the best throughout the year to get some extra marks as well. There's also the